a very busy household and there are people everywhere. Hi everyone, Hiya Dishies, welcome back to the parlor. Finally, I have uranium mania. Lots of depression glass and things that glow. I am completely obsessed with the black light and glowing dishes. Most of this will be for sale in the coming week in my Dotlikesred shop, but there's a couple pieces that I'm keeping. Welcome back and welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming back. And like I've said before, feel free to subscribe if you're just stopping by and you like this kind of content. There's no obligation, there's no cost. Just come by whenever you want. I think sometimes it feels like, oh, I have to watch every single video. You don't. Just see if there's something you want, stop on in. You know, like visiting at a friend's house, which we can't do very easily right now. So come visit in my parlor and my kitchen and we'll see what's going on. Tell me what's going on with you. Well, what's going on with me is I've done thrifting, I've gotten gifts from my cousins, and I want to share some of those things with you. So I'm going to jump right in. I have notes, so please excuse me if you see, because I like to be at least somewhat accurate. I don't know. There's lots of information out there. I just know what I like. Well, I'm going to start with something that is not uranium glass, but it is probably, you know, from the early part of the 20th century. It's made by Westport Glass. And those of you who love milk glass and collect milk glass, Leandra and Tom, you're probably going to tell me all the things I got wrong about this, which is fine. I'm just trying my best. So I claim no superior knowledge, but I try to find some information. Anyway, they made little figural dishes and plates and all kinds of things in glass, especially milk glass, the white color. They made other colors too. I've seen these with cats. This was patented July 2nd, 1901. Don't know if you can see that. It says that on the bottom. I was able to see other pieces online that have the Westport mark, and I think that mark they didn't even start using that mark until the 20s or something like that. Anyway, over that point. This is a pretty early piece of Westport milk glass. So the next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to do some made in Japan. So I found some really pretty lusterware pieces. This is a beautiful tray, a beautiful handled tray. It's ceramic and it seems to be cold painted. It has a little bit of a shine to it, not much, but there's like kind of like some gilding inside there. You can see it, and the lusterware glaze on the handle. The handle easily removes, screws and unscrews. You can see the Made in Japan mark there. So it can be cleaned easily. And I think this is just so beautiful. This would be really pretty if you had a nice big bedroom set on your dresser and you can put rings and bracelets. Also use it, you know, on your table to serve things. I don't think I would serve you know, acidic things in there like pickles and olives. It would kind of just, I don't know, it might ruin the finish a little bit, but it would be lovely for nuts. It's a really pretty dark blue in there also. It's just so pretty. And I love this piece. I would say it's from the 1930s sometime. It may even be earlier. What do you think? Maybe it's later. I included it with my early things, but there's that. Vases, you've all seen these kind of small bud vases. It's about 4 or 5 inches high, made in Japan. This has a very faint stamp and it really kind of looks old to me. Can you see that there? Yeah, it's unglazed on the bottom, but very, very orange compared to some of the more peachy ones I've seen. But the purpley blue there, periwinkle, I guess I would call it, is just so beautiful. So yeah, that was really beautiful and in line with the same era. Now this next lusterware piece, this is not made in Japan, but very deco, beautiful. It's got a green luster. I don't know if that's coming up well there, and black. I love the black accents on things in the 1920s and 30s. I just love that. I've always loved black as an accent color. Yeah, can you see this little sugar bowl? It's very simple. It's kind of nice that it doesn't have any design on it. Beautiful, I would say it's porcelain. It's Czechoslovakian, made in Czechoslovakia. Yeah, do you like that? And then this piece, I really like this piece. And it was originally from the era, probably from the 19-teens. But this company manufactured items up until the 80s. I'm not sure about this. I don't think this is probably a popular dish that people used all the time, but I really like this piece, and it is by Fostoria in the American pattern. I've been really drawn to some of these really pretty clear glass or crystal colored glass. Crystal colored, in other words, there is no color, it's clear. Okay, what am I saying? But this was a muffin server, and I just love that. It's just like they took the plate and curved those handles up. It is beautifully, beautifully made. There is not a flaw on it. There's some little use scratches on the bottom here from it being drawn on the table, drawn across the table, but don't you love this? I can just see, you know, see this full of some beautiful blueberry or banana muffins. You know, even if you just buy them from a bakery or you bake them out of a box or you make them from scratch or whatever, I just think it is so pretty for that. Of course, it would be nice for anything else. Cookies. It's about 10 inches across, and there are no chips or cracks that I could discern. Do you like that? Let me know what you guys think. What would you use it for? You could put the mail on it, you know. Here, darling, here's your water bill. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the glowing things last. This was something, I didn't clean it very well, that my cousin gave me. This is an old piece of glass here. This is a depression glass with etching, a little handled bowl, probably put little, I would put pickles or olives in here. Wouldn't that be pretty with some nice black olives on the table? I don't know who made this piece. I tried to find out. If any of you know, let me know. This is probably from the 1930s. It's a really pretty color. There's the slightest bits of wear on it from having been used, but I kind of like that. I really should. Now, the Bakelite. That Bakelite I found at the SPCA charity shop area, and I picked up this this egg beater, this handheld. I think it was a Flint. Is that correct? And they wanted $10 for it. It said $10 vintage. I said, well, no, that's about what they sell for, so I could find a prettier one for about that and get it. And then I set it down. I don't know how I didn't notice it in the beginning. There was a tray full of Bakelite, and they were marked 25 cents. Now, the flatware was 25, the knives, forks, spoons. They had some utensil pieces, like this little beater. And these were, depending on who marked them, they were $1 or $2 a piece. And I was in the need for some new utensils. So I grabbed every single one that they had. And I won't show you every single one, and they're all just a little bit different. For me, it's easy to tell Bakelite because I can smell that smell in the plastic. Some people say they can't smell that and they use a chemical. I think it's a silver polish that they use. I'm reluctant to do that, but to me it's easy. Just rub it with your finger, rub it like that to get it warm, or run it under warm water. But some people say they don't smell that. I can almost taste it in my mouth. This was the surprise of the bunch because it's a little silver plated butter knife and I use it every day. Yeah. Then when my cousins were here and we were all out shopping, my cousin comes running up to me and she says, oh, do you want this? And it is this Swirl Plate. Can you see it? And oh yeah, does she glow. Can you see? Of course, I'm sitting in a sunny room, but you can still see it. And you can, I don't know, I feel like I can see a lot of the uranium glass. Don't you feel like you can, once you get to know it, you can see it when you go out? Just hold it against something dark or even put it in a corner and it kind of glows. You can already see it. Anyway, I was looking at this plate and I really, really liked it. I had a hard time identifying this one and I think I finally identified it just today. I was giving it one last look in my Hazel Weatherman colored glassware of the Depression Glass book. I love this book. I had never heard of this book. Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop, did you tell us about that book? I can't remember. Anyway, Imperial Glass Twisted Optic, or Swirl 1, because the Jeanette pattern wasn't made in green as far as I know. And I believe it was from the 20s. I forgot these. These are not uranium glass, but I found these the same shopping trip with my cousin, and I couldn't decide whether to get them or not. And I ended up getting them. They're a beautiful, beautiful pink with a little fish and a little scalloped and a little hexagonal base. I also looked like crazy to try to find these. These were made probably by Westmoreland. They are Depression glass, or made in that era, I would say. And they're known as Dolphin candlesticks, even though it doesn't look anything like a dolphin. It looks like a serpent. And I couldn't find reproductions that look like this. So anyway, they may be, a lot of unknown companies made things too, but I think they are really just swell. Do you guys like those? They're a very pale pink. I hope you can see them. They do not glow, but they're beautiful. Those are for sale in my Dotlikesred Etsy shop. Yep. Let me know if you like those. They're growing on me. I almost didn't buy those. Okay. Now, I was in the garage looking around for something, and I found this box full of these depression glass plates. I cannot for the life of me remember where I got them. I have lots of them. I think I have 8 of them. So I may sell half of them. I really, really like them. These were, I didn't find these in the regular books that I had, but I found them in Hazel's book. These are Macbeth Evans Leaf, and they glow. Can you see them glowing? I'm so sorry. My, can you see? They glow. Oh, they're so pretty. You will find us eating some very frightening hot dog jello off of these. I will put a link to that video. A week ago, I saw these at Goodwill. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. These are Hawking Glass block optic. I have 2 of them together here. See them glowing? I am in love with this glow. I really am. I want more. Anyway, there's 3 of these salad plates. I love any kind of optic. So when I saw this, it had all my new favorite and old favorite things. So this is just a little Sherbet dish. I don't know who made this. I haven't really looked it up. I know Federal Glass made a similar one, but there's no mark at all on it. This one glows without even doing anything. I don't know if that's indicative of how much uranium is in it. This has also got that little stretch treatment to it. I think they put some kind of mineral treatment on the glass to give it that kind of, it's not really frosted, but it is so beautiful, and I love that. I'm really loving that stretch colored glass, and it's optic, and you don't even need me to shine my light on this because you can see how much it glows. Isn't that wonderful? I have my salt in this by the stove. It's so beautiful. I just love it. Anyway, so you can try that on pink things too. Here are those same plates. Yeah, look at that. These are some other depression glass pink plates, but they don't glow. I love it. I think that is all I have for you. Again, thank you so much for stopping by and being so patient for this video. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what your favorite thing is. Do you like uranium glass? Do you like black lights and shining them on things, or are you kind of tired of that? It's pretty new to me, so I am totally loving it. So thank you so much for checking out this beautiful depression glass. And the next thing I have coming up, I think will be more 40s, 50s. So thanks for stopping by. Ta.